3, the best one is data caching actually. And now I am moving to the third type of caching. What is that? Data caching. So please remember two things we have got. What is fragment caching and what is user defined control or web user control. All that we have got. Now here we come to data caching, please. The third type of caching is data caching. Okay. In previous two types of cachings, what we have seen, one full page we have cached, and in fragment caching we did some logic and cached some portion of the page. Yeah, did you notice any command we have used special for fragment caching? Come on, any command specially for fragment caching? No. Adding a user control is general. Writing output cache was also, that's what I was telling you. Fragment caching means it's a concept, it's not a real method and all. But when you come to data caching, first thing I want to tell, data caching means it's not related to UI. It's not related to UI. If you want, you can make it related to UI, but ultimately data caching is not for UI. See, I might want to store some employee data always in my server. Always in my server, top offers should be always present in my server throughout the life cycle of my project. If my website is running from 1 year, always top 10 offers should be in memory only. Then best is take the top 10 offers and put it in data caching. Where you will use it, how you will show it, that's secondary. But data should be always on the content. Every site will have some content which they would like to always have it in memory. Why? Because memory, if it is there, we can access faster. So using data caching, you can achieve that. You can store any type of data in caching and then start using that caching in your programs accordingly. Cricket score was one of our domain which we wanted to do. Just imagine there is a cricket match going on. That cricket match score I want to provide from my website. When I want to do that, whenever I create one cricket score in my database, I will pull the data from database and store it in my cache. Not in the page, I will store it in my cache. And this cache, I am going to specify that it should be persistent in memory for some time. Why for some time, not for total time? Because after some time it should expire. When it expires, I can go back and get again. So that score which I am getting from my live telecast or from table, I don't know, but I will maintain data in my website and from there I will telecast it. Telecasting is again my choice. I can show full over or I can show full ball by ball update, whatever I want. Are you getting idea? Okay, I will show you how you can really productively use data caching. I will show you. But first point is clear or not? What? Data caching has nothing to do with UI. Nothing to do with UI means if you want, you can relate it to UI. Am I clear? Suppose there is a variable a equal to 10. I want to display that in label. What will I do? Label 1.txt equal to a I will write. Now it's up to you. But basically you can store data in data caching. Okay? A very big question that comes here is data caching or application object. First quickly I want to tell that data caching means it is implemented with cache object. We will see cache object. Application is one object, no? Like that session is one object. Okay? Like that cache is one object. Using cache object you will do data caching which I was telling you. Are you getting my point? The big question is application or cache, because both of them are same. They both are same. See, one quick line I will write here. application of A equal to 10, cache of B equal to 20. Both these are same. What is the scope of A and B? Same. Who can access them? Anybody can access because they are global. Now then what is the question? Which one to use is the question. Got it? And which one to use is, this is preferred. And when I say that is preferred, what is the next question? Why? Got it all of you or not? No, very good. Don't hesitate to tell me, okay? If I say cache is preferred, now you might tell, hey, what is the reason why we should prefer cache? Okay? So let's try to see all those points in cache one by one points. You got the scenario, but don't forget in web applications how to create global data. Our student or anybody generally interview application object, they'll answer. Then again they will ask, is there any other way to store? Again this fellow says application object, that's all. Are you understanding? And that's what happens actually. They forget this cache object, that it's same like application. Why? Because, why? Reason is there. Because application and session are well-known names and popular names, because how you learnt it, they are very well remembered also. Cache is not very much well remembered. Caching concept all knows, but cache object generally they lot forget. And most of them don't use this in projects. That is very poor. You should use cache object. Because they don't know, they don't use it. Actually, it's very much preferred to use cache object. Am I clear? Preferred is don't use application, use cache object. Let's see one by one all the points. Here is the first one. Very important this is, energy is more required here. First is, it is implemented using cache object. It is implemented using cache object. That's the first thing. So please remember this cache object now. Okay? What is the scope of cache object? It is like application object. Means the scope is global. These all you can use in MVC, web pages, everywhere please. They all can be used everywhere. It is like application object, means the scope is global. I told you, no, we are in virtual world today. Yes or no? Only we have not become virtual, that's all. In few years, we will also become virtual now. Have you seen that Robo movie, like how the director has shown? Yeah, that is now project going on. Now I can sit at my home and sit in that table, and you will sit here and you will see that I am sitting here only and telling you. That is the only virtual reality pending now to do. So now no need to go to US to take a flight ticket and go. Sit at home, switch on the laptop, and you can go to US streets, buy an item and come back to your home free of cost. Yeah, good. Please remember, in 1-2 years you will do that. Max 2 years. Nobody needs to go to any country now. Just say switch on and say I want to go to this country. You'll sit here, you'll walk on that streets, you'll go to shopkeeper, talk to him, buy item, and then only that item will come to you later. Okay? So that's the item won't come. Okay? So it's not virtually that it is going to come. But already virtual reality is a very big failure in IT. What is a very biggest flop in IT that over years is virtual reality. And they tried all this. Okay? But now it has come in. Have you seen the latest virtual reality games and all? Yes? When you go to stores, you can just wear glasses. Have you played at least? It is very, scaring, right? If you play a very big mountain climbing game, yes. I don't know what you have done, but when you play a game like mountain trekking game and all, believe me, you will feel that you are really trekking the mountain, and suddenly you fall down, then you will get scared and remove it also. I had that experience. in playing and all. I don't know, game players might be very much excited. And you are seeing Microsoft Kinetic. Connect, heard about Xbox, all of you heard, no? Connect is a virtual device, means using Xbox with Kinect device, what you can do, you can play directly cricket with Sachin Tendulkar also. Okay, you can take Kinect device in your room, just run and ball, then Sachin will be batting for you. So this is virtual, you know, like you play long tennis with Steffi Graf, you can sit and play long tennis. So you will be virtually just giving your movement, or they will give you some device to give you a feeling, and you can start playing with them. On the opposite, you will have a very good player and you will be. It's like that. I showed you, I think, Xbox video I showed in the class to you. Have you seen that? At least have you seen on internet that Xbox video? No. Nobody? You should have seen that, right? Otherwise, see, if you don't see, I always tell my students, like, you know, you better see things. Otherwise, what will happen? You will be in a very old world, I'm telling you. Technology means text box button only will be your technology. Are you getting my point or not? Yeah, anyhow, you have not seen, so I'll just show you 2 minutes.
All around us.
Can you see that?
Every aspect of our lives.
I don't know, is it visible? Visible to you?
Technology is all around us. We use it in every aspect of our lives. It enables us to do amazing things. But what if we could go further?
Can you see that?
What if we could go beyond the screen? Where your digital world is
That's
one
real,
with your real
not a movie.
Now we can. This is the world with holograms.
That's 32 centimeters to 52 centimeter TV.
New ways to visualize our work.
But I have an idea for the fuel tank.
New ways to share ideas with each other.
How are things going your end?
I just put the images in OneDrive.
Perfect.
More immersive ways to play. New ways to teach and learn.
So put the new trap in the place of the old one,
Now what?
and tighten here and here.
New ways to collaborate and explore the places.
Yeah, this is what I was telling you. The virtual reality. Can you see?
Let's take a closer look.
That's a rover. He goes to that other planet from his office. I don't know, you got it or not.
Create the things we imagine. Because when you change the way you see the world, you can change the world you see. This is Microsoft HoloLens.
You can see the video on that name also, the same video. It's a lot different today. That's 3 years back video. Got it? So where are you? You have to see now. Got it? This is HoloLens when they tried to launch in a conference on an R&D. They launched this first time. That was the demo that they were trying to create. And now HoloLens is a device. Now you just wear that device, you have so many things to do. Your TV comes as you move. Your TV will be always from your lens. Yeah, it's not like you have to carry your big TV in your car now. Just carry HoloLens, wherever you sit, switch on, the TV is on. And not only for you, it's on for others. And have you seen how when he was trying to resize it, he was just saying, resize the TV. That's it, the TV gets resized. So even if it is 1 lakh or 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, I think I'll be happy to buy that because I don't need to carry TV everywhere, right? Now I come to my class, I see this is my TV I need. But if I have HoloLens, I can just carry in a small pouch and get it, start on it, put it here and say, yeah, see there means it's on. Yeah, that's the world of technology, right? Now I don't carry, what is all this? Are you seeing? I am inside, a full technology wires here, got it? I have a mic here, I have a TV here, I have a connection here, all that. But when I have that kind of HoloLens device, I don't have anything. I only need a power, and that also with that, and then I just need to project it to you. And whatever I want, I can project it to you. The device makes me more virtual. Have you seen he was going to some other planet and talking? That device I think you might have seen earlier. Rover, that is. Rover is a device which is still roaming in that other planet. It is still roaming and in Mars, and it is giving data to NASA. Are you understanding? That device generates petabytes of data for every second. That device, as it is moving, it records and gives data to us. And that data NASA records using cloud. Otherwise, which server will be capable of that? Okay, they used AWS, Amazon AWS for that. They record all that huge. They are recording. What might be the data size? I don't know. I don't know also how to calculate that. So all that data, what it is giving, it now records actually. And for backend, they have used Amazon, and some of the apps they used Azure. Amazon is one of the best cloud today, no doubt about that. Azure and Amazon are the best cloud platforms. So that rover, all now you see, some scientist sitting in NASA, he need not really travel to that planet. Suppose there is a sensor in that rover, and he can have a communication. IP address is what all we want, no? Our satellite has a server, so he has an IP address. I have an IP address. Today we are in Skype or not now? So can't we go there and talk to that rover with that? So virtually you can see there and do that. Not a big challenge, but it's all about how the technology. That's why I tell students not to entertain. Many of them misuse that, but it's not about that. It's to know about, hey, this is the technology today. I need to build this. Lot of data is going. What is the UI there? What is the device there? That's what IoT today. That's a base for all that Internet of Things, IoT. In the next 2 years, you will see a lot of IoT also. Lot. Everybody is creating now devices, to do several things like that. Okay. Right. So that small world, like I wanted to show you, like how it will be and all. Anyhow, so that division gives us good idea that how we should also push ourselves to more advanced things. Keep watching those kind of things. So many are there in Microsoft showcases and others also, please. Right. So back to this application object means the scope is what, please? Global, I said, right? When the scope is global, then which object to use? Okay. Cache object is lot preferred over application object because of its features and also because of overcoming the drawbacks of application object. Yeah, that's a good point again. Is lot preferred over application object because of its features and also because of overcoming the drawbacks of application object. What are those drawbacks? What are those drawbacks? What are those features? What are those? Let me say like this. What are those? Both of them both of them are accessible to all. So both require concurrency control. I need your support here. Concurrency control means what? Both, yeah, good. Both require concurrency control. Means when I am accessing data, you should have some wait, or you should access it after I access it. Otherwise, what will happen? Ultimately, the results might be wrong. Otherwise, you might not get the result only. Concurrency control means enough title. You got it or not now? Where concurrency issue will come?
Two users are.
Yeah, very good. When two users are, complete that. Simultaneously accessing the data, there the concurrency issue will come. So concurrency control is very much required. And in case of application object, we have, all of you, application dot lock, use it, and then say application dot unlock. This is how you can control the concurrency. What is that application lock? You can guess now. Application dot lock means that total application variables will get locked. There is a problem there in my sentence, you notice? Once I write application dot lock, total application variables will be logged for others. Again, third time I should tell? What is the problem? I want only first variable, but there are totally 5. What happens? Yes, very good. So let me give that. You noticed it. Good. Total application variables get locked. Very big things these all are. From ASP onwards we have application object. From ASP. And it continued as a drawback. There were some days, where we were supposed to show whenever we are writing application variable in our project. Then only we are supposed to use it. I don't know you got it or not. Suppose I am working in an office. They say whenever you are creating application variable, show me and use. Otherwise that will spoil total project, Why, just imagine application dot lock. Application of something, forgot unlock. Understood? I am a programmer, I did that. What happens? You all are waiting for that. When you will get unlocked? You will never. Till my server recognizes that I have, unlocked, I have not unlocked and kill that. By the time most of you came and left or not. That's the problem. Another problem, a smart programmer, he writes application dot lock and does all his work, and at last he says application dot unlock. He did application dot unlock, but now he is mostly a safety programmer. He means he don't want to take any risk. He want to lock, write 200 lines of code, and then say, okay, all my work is over, application dot unlock. You got it, all of you, or not now? What will happen now? All others are waiting for that content or not now. And his code he has written, no? So I run that code. I freezed it. Now, you all are waiting. Now, in this waiting, almost 90% of you go back. 10% are there. Now, once I leave, you get the lock. This guy gets the lock. Now, when he gets the lock, all others, in that again 90% come and go back. So, the weight is increasing or not now? Yeah, that's why they used to tell, if you are locking, do the work and immediately unlock. Are you getting my point? Tell me, system is dependent on user or user is dependent on system? Here. If user is dependent on system, no problem. But system is dependent on user, it is always problem. How? Tell me, how system is dependent on user? System cannot tell, no, hey, why are you writing unlock after 200 lines? Are you getting my point? So, system says, hey, please write better, unlock fast only. That's it can tell. So, that's always not good coding. That's the problem with application. Total app variable gets locked. And see, when there are more variables, more waiting occur. Less variables, suppose only 2 variables are there, then waiting will be less. 20 variables are there. Waiting also increases? No, you should understand this formula now. Yes or no? 20 variables are there, then everybody might say, I need that variable, I need this variable. So that's why less app variables, good application was our old policy. Okay, less global variables, lot they used to tell. Okay, so total app variables get locked, more variables, then more waiting, and completely leading to page not found, or errors. In caching, with cache, it is self-locking object. With cache, it is self-locking object. What is that? I think after knowing the concept, you should guess. Yes. Now you cannot lock. User cannot lock. System says, you use variable, I will lock and unlock. And how system will unlock? Slowly? No. System says, when you are using, I'll lock it. When you come to next line, it is unlocked. Now be aware of coding. Means use it properly. You should not use it improperly. So with cache, it is self-locking object. And another great thing is, locks only specific variables instead of all. This is a good one, right? You understood means it's good. Come on. What is that? Not all variables. Only few variables. Only variables which are used are locked. Rest others can use it. Is that a good strategy or not now? Yes. And implicitly managed by runtime. Implicitly managed by runtime. This is good, you know. Please understand this. I will explain. Maybe I am not giving a lot about that, but I am explaining it. Once you create application object, the life of that is till you remove it. Application.add I told, no? Like that, application.remove is there. Simple. Listbox1.items.add like that. I created. After creating, if you don't remove, generally we don't write remove code, then what is the life of that, you know, throughout your project? I don't know, you got it? Your website is running 1 year, application object is always there. Today I created application of A equal to India. Now A equal to India will be there as long as website is running. Got it? So just imagine application of B equal to DS1, application of C equal to DS2. Application of D equal to DS3. Now the memory starts crying. Are you getting? It's all filling the data and they never go. They just became stale like that in memory. Something like we come here and we sit here only now. We don't go. Are you understanding the point or not now? Never. Unless until you remove. And generally we don't remove. I told no, we always try to add only. So what is the life of application variable? That only in interview. As long as your app is running, app variables are there. Can we remove them if we want? Yes, over. But cache are not like that. What happens, you know, when there is a shortage of memory at server to run your program, the server will see a small formula. What is the name? I am not getting. There is one name for that. It runs that algorithm. That algorithm says what, you know, if I move this data, then I can run my application better and you know, I can run my app because currently I am unable to run. If I release 2 cache variables, I can run. Then the system will remove cache data. Yes. Scavenging technique it is called. Yeah. I got that word now. It's called a scavenging technique. What will happen? All these are there. Now, I am unable to run. Okay. Now, you know that lift, there is a 10 persons lift, right? 11 people enter into that. Now, the lift doesn't move. The lift doesn't move means the app is not running. Now, how to make it run? Okay. Remove one. Now, application variable means runtime cannot remove. Application variable means runtime stops there. That's it. Are you getting my point? So there is no point you can run it. Now cache variable means the runtime says 1 out. If you are out, then I can run this. So it kills that and runs it. Is it good? No. Then my data is lost, no? Come on. That data, cache data, it removed or not? That it removed, no? And it is lost, no? Suppose that is my employee table data. Cached only, not real data, cached. That is lost or not? In the technique, that object got removed. Then what happens? I lost my data. Come on, is it a problem? Yes? No. See, if your total application doesn't run, what you will do with that?
Yes.
Your app only doesn't respond because it's over memory full. The data is there, but your app doesn't respond to anybody. What is the use?
What about data?
Even data is there, it cannot run because the app is now memory is full. Are you getting? If you kill that, you can load that again. You can write code, no? If cache of ds not equal to null, you can write code and refill it. But app, so better is what? That's what I told you the lift example, you know. Now you want to stay all 11 there only? No. So better is, it will not run now. The lift will not run. You have to send somebody out now. If one is sent out, you can run, okay. If two are sent out, if one is sent out, you are unable to run, you have to send the other guy also. Then the app runs. No, all 11 we will stay there only, we will not move means? What will happen? The lift only will not move. That means the app only will not run. That's the caching and that's application. Application is like that, you know. Admin should go and tell, hey, what's happening here? Come on, throw them out. That is what admin should do now. In application case. But in cache case, the runtime only will automatically remove that. Got it? It's a very good example I got now to tell you like how it will work, okay? Yes, tell me.
For that we can get any notification?
That's a very excellent question, okay? In caching, very good. If you have not asked, then I would have not told this point also. In caching, there is one callback mechanism. Anyhow that gets killed, no? Now you can tell runtime, if you are killing this, call this function so that I will know I will do something. Got it? Yes. Yes. In that callback, you can tell runtime, don't kill this. Okay? You cannot change instead of this, kill that like that. You only have option, no, don't remove this cache, this is important for me. Are you getting my point? And what you can do, you can reload that with some less data or some other logic you can play. Got it? Yes, that option is there. Very good, that is. You understood what he is asking, all of you? Okay, runtime is doing, but will it notify me that it is doing, he is asking. Yes, if you tell runtime, notify me, it will notify. If you don't tell, it will not notify. When we create code, no, you see, there I will show callback method will be there. If you write that method it will run whenever it removes it. So there you can play any logic and maintain your data place. Are you clear now? Which object is better? Why? Self-locking, only locks specific data. He was asking yesterday, I told good question, we'll discuss in data caching is this point only. You got it, all of you? Self-locking, only locks specific and implicitly managed. We don't want explicitly managed, we want implicit. See, another, now that drawback okay, but benefit is what, you know, now I can relax and create as much data as I want. Come on. Yes or no? There is a runtime which is going to take care of my data or not now? So now I'll create, I'll always try to just create as much cache data as I want. My runtime is going to take care. Of course, I'll not do that, but I have that freedom to do. I may not be scared now, oh, what happens this much of data like that. With application, it's a worry. With cache, it's no worry. Shall I go to next points then? The next two are features of caching.